Hey everyone, it's Miss Lena. It's so good to see you. I miss you so much. I'm excited to start our distance learning today. Today we're going to review numbers 1, 2, and 3 together, and I need your help to help me solve these problems. And I'm so excited to work with you. And Mr. Bear is so excited to work with you. Can you say hi to Mr. Bear? He says hi to you. So, let's see what our problem says. Place 2 counters in the large cloud. Which one is the biggest cloud, do you think? I think it's this one. So let's go ahead and put 2 counters. My counters are right here. And I'm going to put 2 red counters in the large cloud. Great. Alex sees 2 stars in the sky. He draws 2 stars in a cloud. How can he show how many stars in another way? Draw the other way in the small empty cloud. So this is a large cloud, and this is the cloud that Alex is using. I should write the number 2 here to show the number of stars and the number of counters in another way. So I'm going to take my pen, and we're going to write the number 2 in the smaller cloud. While I'm writing number 2 on the board, I want you to write it with your finger in the air. Great. Good job. Let's make sure that we answered all the questions in the problem, right? We put our counters and we showed 2 another way. Good job. So we're going to practice tracing our numbers 1, 2, and 3. While I'm tracing the numbers 1, 2, and 3, I want you to trace them in the air. So we're going to start at the top and we'll go all the way to the bottom to draw the number 1. So we'll say number 1. 1. Number 2. Start at the top. We'll go slow. 2. And number 3. Now, if you forget what number you need to write, you can always count. We can always count how many objects there are to find out what number we need to write. So we're going to practice together. So first, like I said, we need to count. So I'm going to count and I want you to count with me. 1. So we're going to write the number 1. Very good. And we're going to write it 3 times for good practice. And we're going to count our smileys again to find out what number we need to write. Count 1, 2. So we should write number 2. Oops. And we'll write it 2 more times for good practice. While I'm writing number 2, I want you to write number 2 in the air with your finger. Great. On to number 3. Let's count our smileys together. 1, 2, 3 smileys. We will draw the number 3. What number should we write here? How can we figure it out? Oh, that's right. We can count them. I want you to count with me. 1 smiley. So what number should I write? Number 1. Great. And I'm going to write number 1 3 times. While I write number 1 3 times, I want you to write number 1 3 times in the air. Great job. Y'all have done an excellent job practicing your counting and remembering your numbers with me today, and I will see you tomorrow for our next lesson. Say bye to Mr. Bear.